Welcome to Lowbrow Gaming, my name is Lars, and I'm going to do a half-blind playthrough of Super Metroid. And I say half-blind because I'm sitting here with...
me.
One of the biggest fans of Super Metroid.
Hello. Hello. It's Magnus. Super Metroid is one of my favorite games.
I like how you added like an echo there. It's Magnus.
Oh, yes.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Metroid.
So...
Right.
Lars, you know some things about Super Metroid, don't you?
I know that it's one half of Metroidvania.
Oh, yes.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
So, I haven't played this game before, if that was not clear. I know very little of the game apart from I've played other Metroidvanias. So I once again attacking this from the complete opposite spectrum from everyone else.
But this time he's not attacking this under false pretenses like he did with the Zelda playthrough.
Oh yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy Zelda eventually in retrospect, but yeah, it was sold into something that was going to be easy, and it wasn't easy. So why is it subtitled?
Because it's a PAL game.
I should probably pay attention to this. This fought the Metroids on their home world, SR38. Oh, this is recapping what's happened in the other Metroids, I'm guessing. They eradicated them except for lava, which after hatching followed me like a confused child.
Heimplaneten SR
Ausrotten.
3818.
Okay, flashback to way back when.
So it's telling you the story of...
Metroid 1 and 2.
Yes. This is Metroid 2.
Yeah, I figured since we already got one flashback that I didn't pay attention to. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. So this is Samus, right?
Yes.
It's a lady.
But we didn't know that back then. Nobody knew.
Nobody knew what gender she was.
Nobody cares.
Knew. She kicked ass. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Cool. Science.
Science.
Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal.
You want me to take the German version afterwards?
No, it's fine. Right, so she's a bounty hunter then.
Yes, she's always been a bounty hunter.
Yes, but I'm just finding that out. Ceres Station was under attack. Whoa, hello.
Mode 7.
That's a throwback from way back.
I don't think that's Mode 7 actually.
Space Colony!
Forschungsstation!
That's not a proper translation at all.
Probably not.
Yeah, but the translation was translating it into research station rather than space colony.
They very often do that.
Right, so here we go. Finally playing now. Whoop.
How's the delay and such?
None. Or
none.
Close to none, at least. Haven't really.
I don't actually remember if it's supposed to be not delayed.
Right, so hold the jump button to jump higher. That's fine. Let's see. Do I have a shooty? I do have a shooty. And I have a... aiming up, aiming down. Cool.
And if you hold the A button, you sprint a little faster.
Cool. Right then. I mean, this seems familiar just because I played, oh god damn it, now I've suddenly forgotten what it was called. Shadow Complex.
Yeah.
And Shadow Complex, I can immediately tell, has just taken pretty much everything mechanically from this. I mean, including the minimap, it's just the same. Right, what am I supposed to do here?
You really don't want to ask me questions like that. So we have a. Okay, I'll explain after this.
Oh, this is a boss fight I'm supposed to lose, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be.
Shit.
I need to behave myself when we're doing this playthrough.
Oh, hello. Right, boss fight. I mean, I recognize this kind of thing from like,
every single game ever.
Salt and Sanctuary.
Yeah, and all Dark Souls as well.
Come on. Right.
Lars is taking his first steps into wrestling with the controls of Super Metroid.
Indeed.
One of the most broken speed games ever made.
Speed games? As in speed running games?
Yes, as in speed running. I'm not sure what the world record is at now.
Whoa.
But I have seen a 100% playthrough of this game that took under an hour.
Right. Self-destruct sequence inactivated. Evacuate colony immediately. Mm-hmm. Right, so I should probably run away then, I guess?
Yep. Back the way you came.
From whence?
From whence I came. So, historically speaking, this is a pretty typical Metroidvania opening. You always go to somewhere and then
you fight something big and then you have to run away.
You have to run out again, so...
Alright. Energy, 19.
One of the things that a lot of people love this game for is that it tells you literally nothing, but it shows you a whole lot.
Yeah. I can do that. Oh, hello. Right. Trying to sprint through.
So if I'm not mistaken, I don't think any of those gas things that shoot out of the walls and shit, they don't really hurt you.
No, they push me away at least.
That they do.
Ah. I like this. Like this little Dutch angle. That's what it's called. Oh, the camera tilts. Oh. There we go.
And yep,
level exit. Woo! 10,000 points.
And there goes Space Colony Zebes. Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Bye-o.
And now we're heading somewhere new.
How exciting.
That's very helpful. Helpful. No.
Planet Zebes.
It wasn't space. It was Space Colony Zebes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm not actually intimately familiar with the story of Metroid. I only ever
just skipped all the cutscenes.
No, that's not what I meant. Because we're not going to have any more cutscenes now. So
end.
But there is a huge universe to this game, with a lot of side stories and characters and shit. And a lot of people are complaining about the newer games because they gave her too much of a personality and made her talk all the time, and then everything is just about like symbolism for being a mother and shit like that. So, oh yeah, also this
closed. Huh? Shoot it open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen this game before, you probably already know what this game is going to be all about. If you've seen Lars's playthrough of Rain World.
Yeah.
The look and feel is going to be the same, but the game is going to be very different mechanically speaking.
Of course, because this one is more about attacking all of the things rather than avoiding all of the things.
Indeed.
I mean, sure, you can play Rain World as attacking all of the things as well, but
but
it's infinitely more difficult.
Oh yeah, it's also and Rain World was never intended to be a Metroidvania in that sense, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like Rain World. Could recommend anyone checking that out.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different.
Right. So I know, just because I've spoiled myself with this just a little bit because I've seen videos of Super Metroid, not like any playthroughs or anything, but I've seen clips, and I know that I need to wait to go here just because I can't roll yet. And I can't shoot downwards?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
If you jump and click down, you can shoot down.
Yeah, or I aim slightly downwards. Right.
Well, that too.
Cool. So I'm not really sure whether like this is the correct way to go, but whenever I play a side scroller, my instinct is to do the opposite of what is considered to be the normal thing, and I always go left. Always go left, and to see if there's something to the left.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
It's that's the extent of my exploration genome, I guess. Is there fall damage? Let's find out.
No.
Well, I can't really fall that far anyway, so.
Well, you can.
There we go.
But it's
not right here.
it's a bit difficult.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's that speed running again.
This is just as an interesting mention. Yes. This is where you kill the mother brain in the first game.
Yeah, it looks familiar, and it looks like some damage has been done in this place.
It's interesting because this room is designed almost exactly the way it looked like in the NES version of the first game. So just a little callback there.
All right.
Because you're going back to a planet you've been to before.
All right. So what do we have here? Is this an elevator? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Discovering things one step at a time.
So what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying we made an agreement before doing this playthrough that Lars wanted to play the whole thing, so he's going to get to play the whole thing, and he wants to go through blind, and he wants me not to spoil things because Lars doesn't like spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, in short, I'm gonna try. Ooh, morphing ball. I'm going to try my best to just play it blind, and Magnus is going to do his best trying to tell me how bad I'm doing it.
Yes, I'm going to be snarky and only help when he asks for help. See? Ominous. A camera went on. Spooky.
Yeah,
Very
I can't doing it. What? That just means that all of the bad things are going to happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they know that I'm here. Right. How to get up? What's the morphing ball thing? How do I do that? There's the map. That's good. We can look at the map a little bit.
Are you sufficiently frustrated now? Try pressing down twice. While you're sitting, press down again.
Down.
What?
Yeah.
It's not working?
Down. Holding down. Down again.
Okay, go into
down,
the menu again.
Down.
Go into the menu again.
Yes.
And go back to the status screen. Oh, you turned off the morphing ball. Turn it on again. There you go. And press start.
Jesus. Down.
There you go.
Ah, hooray. Wow. Fucking convoluted shit.
Well, you turned it off, probably by accident. Yeah, you can, there's things you can do now, I think.
Can't do anything. How do I get out of here? Oh, now I could shoot it. I tried to do that, didn't I?
No.
Jesus. Didn't I?
No.
Huh.
Well, not that one.
Right. Whatever.
So playing this game, you're gonna quickly get used to shooting walls and shit all the fucking time.
Of course. No surprise there. Right. Well, I can't go through the pink bits yet.
I mean, you're just gonna leave that hanging.
No, I was expecting you to pick up on it, but
Lars can't go through the pink things yet. 2018. Make a t-shirt of that.
Missile! Okay, so select the missile and press the Y button. Okay.
Yeah, literally select.
Ah, okay. So select to activate it and then you fire it.
And here's another button that was listed, but is not everybody uses it. If you when you have something selected and it's green up there,
yeah,
you can press X to just go back to your normal gun from anywhere in the menu.
Wait, press X to go back to your normal gun.
Without spoiling, you're obviously gonna fill that line of things with more things, with more abilities.
Yeah.
And in order to cycle through all those things that you get, you're gonna have to press select multiple times.
Okay.
And if you press X, you will immediately exit out. Otherwise, the select button will just keep.
If I press X again, will it go back to the thing I last selected?
No, it will just go back to the regular gun. It will just deselect any power up you have.
All right.
So it's a useful thing to know.
Useful things to know.
Useful things to know.
With Magnus. All right. So then, what have we learned so far? We have learned that the world and map behaves like a Metroid game.
Also, bad things.
Alien-looking aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Dive, not dive. Duck. Quack.
So since nothing is ever going to tell you that, these guys are called space pirates for some reason.
Space pirates. Yar, matey.
They are the primary and, as far as I know about the Metroid universe, they are, apart from Mother Brain or whatever.
Mother Brain. Oh yeah, that's
the boss from the first
huge
one.
Metroid, right?
Oh,
hello.
Or the Metroids, indeed. They are the primary antagonists.
Right.
And it's funny because they're bugs, but they're called the space pirates, which I think always think is interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, I'm gonna ask it anyway. It might be a spoilery question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. One of these games you can choose to save a Metroid, right? Is that this game or a previous game? No, you cannot choose to save a Metroid in any game that I've played.
Oh, I thought that was like the ending of one of the games.
No, that might be one of the newer ones. The one for the recent one for the 3DS, which is the remake of the second one for the original Game Boy.
Yeah.
But none of these classic ones have any. There are no choices to be made here. Just shoot things.
All right, we are back up in the caves. These are like the Super Mario shell things that run around with spikes on their backs. What are these called?
Let me just rack my brain here.
Yeah, your big pocket brain.
Racking my no, it's my real brain. Trust me. What are they called in the Super Metroid? Bestiary.
Loading.
Wait, what happened now?
I tried to use a missile on the pink.
And what happened to the door?
Nothing.
Nothing? Are you sure
Well,
nothing?
It shook. I turned blue for a split second. Yeah, no, nothing.
Oh,
What?
no, nothing. You're learning.
I'm trying to learn.
You're learning.
Yeah, but nothing's happening.
Well, maybe.
I'm just using all of my missiles. I have
Maybe.
one left now.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe something will happen.
Something happened. And I did it all by myself. No help whatsoever.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit, these are bad.
Okay, let's see if I can find anything in my brain.
It's not that important. We're past that area already.
It is to me, okay?
Right, fine.
I'm curious now.
Curioso.
Alright, this site is fucking garbage, but...
Your brain is fucking garbage,
yes. Alright,
here's a thing.
let's call them
I've been grabbed by the thing. Map data access completed.
Oh! I see you have a fancy map now. So here's one problem I have with the map screen in a Super Metroid. Not so much because I've played this game like a million times, but when you're new, you cannot actually see the maps. See, you have certain travel points where you can go down to Bryn Star, right?
Yep.
But you can't actually see the map for Bryn Star without being in Bryn Star.
But that's fine.
Yeah, it is fine, but it would kind of suck if, for instance, going down the right shaft to Bryn Star would put you in a spot that's inaccessible if you go down the left shaft to Bryn Star.
Well, the way it looks right here is that you can't actually reach this point other than from Bryn Star.
Well, now, provided that thing you just interfaced with provided that thing you just interfaced with had a complete map of this area.
Ah, right.
That may or may not be the case, right?
I see. Cool.
But it's not so much a complaint as it is just an observation.
Well, to be honest, like the map is helpful, but if the areas are different enough, which they have been so far, I actually enjoy this kind of exploring without the map. I like sort of getting lost. Yeah,
but then you're going to love this game. This game was explicitly designed with that in mind, that they want you to get lost.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of the point with exploration in a game like this is to get lost and map it out in your brain and somehow. I mean that's sort of like the puzzle aspect. I get that the map is very helpful when you're trying to like make your way back and so on, but even just like going back to Salt and Sanctuary, your big complaint there was that there was no map, and I was like, I'm fine with that. I actually sort of enjoyed that I had to figure it out myself.
First time around, I did as well.
Thank you so much for watching.
Oh my God.
Click a like, click a subscriber, and we'll see you next week for some more half-blind Metroidvanias.
Blind Metroidvanias.